Hello, it is me, Arisa Gaming. I'm back, and we're doing another printing pod panic challenge where we are going to print as many dupes as possible and see how long we can survive. That means one dupe every 3 days, every 3 cycles. Last time we actually made it to about 50 dupes, I think, and we actually died because someone got slime lung, and then they got scalded and they suffocated from the extra breath loss from slime lung, so that was fun. I think that was quite a specific circumstance that won't happen again. So I wanted to give this challenge another try. And this time, we're actually going to do it on Badlands. So it's a fairly interesting map. Last time we did it on Terra. Badlands is pretty similar to Terra, except there's a lot more empty space where it's just granite. But there's also actually a lot of refined metal just out in the open. So it lets you jumpstart your industry a bit faster. I'm not sure it's necessarily easier. But it'll be an interesting change of pace. So yeah, here we go. Badlands. I'm not going to pick a specific seed. How about we just pick a fairly normal one? And then we see what happens. Let's not have the slime molds this time. Large glaciers, mixed boulders. That sounds good. Just a fairly normal Badlands asteroid. Nothing too unusual going on here. Normal settings. Give that a try. And yeah, we'll just begin. We'll just begin. I was out yesterday. We've been very busy. Real life. It's nice to actually settle back into the game. I am just going to do these short little challenges for a little while. There's a lot of YouTube stuff I want to focus on. So there's the Flip Farters compilation, which is about halfway done. That is going to be an absolute monster of a video. But should capture all the good moments from that 900 cycle series. And there's Sandbox Showcase videos as well. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, who are we going to pick? Right, we're definitely going to want a builder. We're definitely going to want a digger. I think we're probably actually going to want to pick a mechatronics guy right away. Because we're probably going to end up ranching hatches. That's usually how this goes. So we'll find a builder with mechatronics. We'll take our digger and then research it as well. And then I think for ranching, we'll just find a rancher. I think the attribute points are less important on that one for this kind of challenge. So let's see, how long does it take us to find a mechatronics guy? I could have put the mod on where we actually pick a specific guy, but I like to reroll for a little bit. But I hope you're all having a good day. Now, the art of this is to not actually reroll past mechatronics. So I've got to keep a beady eye out. I may well skip this part in the video. You know what? I think with increased construction, I think that's good enough. Everyone's handy. There we go. We got a theme. None of these debuffs matter, and this is going to be Badlands Boogaloo. Boogaloo. There we go. That's spelled correctly. Okay, that's enough rolling. Let's begin. We got Travaldo, we got Jean, and we got Gossman. Let's go. No farters. So let's see what this random Badlands map has to offer us. I was thinking about looking for a specific seed, but it's kind of not really in the spirit of what we're doing. Looks like we've got a jungle right next to us. That's fairly interesting. Oh wow, this is a really small Terra biome. Okay. Let's just start digging this way. Feels like a good plan. There's some more algae over here. Here's all the water. I think we will probably... Yeah, you know what, go on. Just get on with that for now. We'll give everyone the priorities. You can have extra attacking. You can have life support. You can have toggling. Researching, building, digging. I think everyone's going to have building on a priority 1. They're all handy, so they're all good at it. That makes sense. We'll enable proximity. Schedule-wise, we're gonna make everyone work. Work. 1 bedtime, 2 downtime to start, and then we'll adjust that. We don't have any night hours. They're all just handy dupes, so nothing that we have to think about that's overly complicated. The water's all here. So I'm thinking this is where we put the access shaft. So, is that our hatch? I don't think it is our hatch. Where's our hatch? Oh, I need to get some metal. Let's actually, you know what, hold off on that for now. Dig these. Dig these will give me some metal. Oh, there's our starting hatch. Okay, that's fine. And I'm just gonna turn the audio back up again on the music. There we go. Hello, Hatch. You're going to be very useful this time. We've kind of had a break from hatches, but obviously it makes sense on this challenge to just branch hatches like nobody's business. Right, so 1, 2, 3 here. So we'll put the door here. And this is where we'll have our shaft. There is chlorine and stuff up here. Oh man. We are surrounded by annoyances. This is a very small starting zone. Right, how wide is this? That's 14 wide. I think what I might do is I might actually have the research bit in the middle this time of the base rather than at the edge like we normally do. That's fine. And then we can just have the bathroom over here. That makes sense. And then probably bedrooms up here. Because we want to grab the rest of this metal. And go up here for now. Cool beans. Right, let's see. So we have water over here. Let's just put the pitch pump down here. Grab that immediately, and then we can walk over to all this other stuff. Very convenient. We will put a sink over here, a wash basin. We'll put a outhouse over here. Seems fine to me. We'll just put all the power stuff in here. That makes sense, right? I'll just put the battery here for now. Yeah, bathroom, bedroom will go up here so that all the carbon dioxide just sinks to the bottom. Put a doors in here. We can dig all of this metal out. Seems fine. Furniture. Let's give some people some nice cots for a change. Let's give them, I don't know, the DIY beds. Sounds funny. There you go. 3 beds. Oh wait. Oops. 3 beds. There you go. Feel free to dig this. We can... This is not going to take very long for them all to finish, so we've actually got some extra time. We'll tile all of this. Obviously, we can't dig the granite yet. I could have printed a hard digging dupe. I don't think there's really much point, because we could just skill someone up in hard digging on cycle 3. So, we'll just do that. Then we can also tile these ones. I'm tiling these bits to increase run speed, which may end up being relevant at some point. And we're going to speed to it. I find speed 2 to be a pretty good balance between getting stuff done quickly and actually having the duplicates not spend too much time pondering. Obviously, it doesn't really matter too much at the start of the game, but it will matter later. And it will matter very quickly, considering how many guys we're going to have. Now, this actually still counts as a barracks once this is sealed in, even with all this space up here at the moment. So I'm not going to immediately focus on tiling that. The hatch has been isolated by these doors. Where is the hatch? We use the wrangle command. The hatch is over here. So we can delete our ration box, and the hatch isn't going to eat all of our nutrient bars, which is always a good sign, to be honest. This doesn't really need to be sealed off, but we can seal it off. I will build a ladder over here for now. And then we can come investigate that as well. Seems fine. I'm not sure why I'm getting some random frame dips. But we can put in our research station already. So this wire is just going to go under here. I like to put all my research buildings by the printing pods so that the dupes get the lit workspace bonus. It's only 15%. If you have a proper researcher, it's not very relevant. But if you don't pick a dedicated researcher, it's a significant bonus. So that's worth doing. Always build the battery first. Prioritize it if needed. Right, dupes are idle. Okay. In that case, you can come up here and you can actually pull this off afterwards. Anyways. Oh, you guys are all hungry now? That's fine. Cool. We almost actually got started research. This has been pretty fast and efficient, to be honest. We're going to cancel all these messages. We're going to put all the waters together. And I guess the first thing to do is find all the geysers. Now, this water is over here. If we're going to try and pull it all together, we're probably going to let this down after we get hard digging, and we'll make like a proper shaft so it doesn't all flood the base. Or maybe we'll just let it flood the base for a little bit and then we'll dig it all up. But now with the new update, we've got to make sure that we don't actually get the dupes in the gases and the chlorine and the hydrogen, because the eye irritation makes a big difference to their athletics, and it stacks with chilly surroundings when they're in water, and the water's conducting all the heat away. Even though the water isn't that cold, because it's so conductive with the dupes, they'll get chilly very quickly. Those negative athletics penalties will stack, and then you're going to have a bad time. So I think what we'll actually do, let's just dig down here, because this seems to be the direction of the area. Now there's a bit of obsidian down here. We'll get our level 3 digging guy pretty quickly. I didn't even consider that we might actually run out of space for housing all of these duplicates if we don't do things quite right compared to Terra. Because this biome is tiny. This is a Badlands classic asteroid. I didn't expect it to be this small. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to dig out all the tiles where we can safely do it in this range. And then we're going to release the water at some point. You don't need to disinfect the bathroom. That's fine. There's lots of food in these buried tiles in the Terra biome, so I want to dig all of that out as well. Normally I would actually S-dig down here, but we're gonna set this up as our main base access shaft anyways, so I don't think there's really that much point. We do also have some oxalite over here that we can uncover at some point. Is there anything specific I want to research at the moment? Possibly not. I think we'll put an oxygen diffuser in the bathroom. I think that makes sense. Then we just hook that up to the wire over here. And but now I'm going to put some other ladders over here. Eventually we'll make these fire poles. Yeah, very small area to start with. We do have a brain machine, but we've got to make sure that if we go in there, we don't let the chlorine into the base. So we're going to need a sort of a liquid lock, which should be fine. I built the battery here, so we can build the jumbo battery here later, and then we don't have to worry about being out of power at any point. There's a lot of metal down here. Doesn't really seem like anything else. So let's actually... I'm going to dig out these tiles for now, just so we know where our rooms are going. There's some oxygen over here for you guys to get started on. There's not a whole lot of oxygen over here. That's fine. There's lots of Drecos. There's another brain machine. Okay. There's more water up here. Now, that's actually interesting. So I think what I might actually do then... I mean, how big can we actually make this room? Not that the barracks morale matters that much at the moment. Once we get hard digging, we'll come through here and we'll dig up here as well, I think. But we can leave that for now. Let's also dig out the algae, the metal. This doesn't urgently need to be a room at the moment. I'm not actually that fussed about doing the research at the moment. I would much rather just see if we can find where the geysers are. Now, because we're Badlands, these rock and obsidian biomes are full of refined iron. So we want to prioritize grabbing that fairly quickly as well. So what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll dig this. We'll dig all the metal out as well. And then we'll grab the algae. But we're going to want to come and dig this as soon as we have hard digging. Okay, you're generating more oxygen, that's good. We'll let the oxygen gradually diffuse down here. And the CO2 pit for the base is going to be underneath all of this iron. And then what else do we want to do? I don't think there's a huge amount that I want to do at the moment. We could dig this out. There's a lot of CO2 in here. I guess we could dig out the metal over here as well. It's fine. Yep, you can grab that algae. There's not a huge amount of algae, it must be said, compared to a Terra asteroid. So we're probably going to want to hook up a water source fairly quickly. We do have lots of water to actually just electrolyze, so that's not the end of the world. Let's just get the meal prep stuff, and then we can control where the dupes eat. That's going to make scheduling and things a bit easier. I think it makes sense just to put the Great Hall up here, so we can start planning that out. So I think what we'll actually do... I think the door's actually going to go here. Yeah, there you go. Then you're going to need to dig out that tile. You can dig out all this rock as well. Then you'll have some actual building materials. We're on the lookout for geysers. I guess we'll come over here and dig out as much as we can over here. We want to see any neutronium. The neutronium will be nice and cold compared to the surroundings most of the time.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow, Zone 101. Enjoy your fishy and froggy emotes. Whiskers sends her regards. Whiskers is actually on display today, although I'm not sure you can really see. She's down here. Oh, I just poked the tank out. Glad I didn't wake her up. There's Whiskers. Sends her regards. You having a good day? I haven't seen any geysers yet. That's okay. Okay, so what's happened? They're still trapped. Okay, that's not good. So you need to yellow alert these two. Yes, you needed to actually build that. That wasn't optional. So you guys need to hurry over to the one bathroom very quickly. This does mean someone's probably going to pee themselves. Maybe we'll send Jean this way preemptively to try and avoid an incident. Yep. There we go. That actually worked. Good. Alrighty. So let's dig this stuff out as well. I guess we can come up here for now. Okay. And connect up to the oxalite. We're going to print a new dupe fairly soon. I think we'll actually start shoving dupes up here as well. Let's put a cot over here. And then we can dig out this rock for now. That's not quite going to be a barracks. I think it's one tile short. Which is quite amusing, but they'll cope. As soon as we print them, they'll have hard digging, so they should solve the issue themselves. You guys are idle now. Let's see. I don't think there's anything super valuable over. So let's keep digging under here for now, and we'll start grabbing the iron immediately. Or we'll at least get down to where the iron is. Yeah, you can dig that sand. There's plenty of muckroot as well. That's fine. We found the biobot builder. I'm not sure we're going to go for the biobot builder. On the one hand, we have plenty of iron for making steel right away. On the other hand, the AI for the biobots, like sometimes you get a biobot doing an errand and then being really slow instead of a dupe who's faster doing it. That's also relevant early game though. Maybe we do it anyways. We'll keep digging this out for now. That's fine. Means we've done some research. Nice, nice. Right. We are out of power. The researcher runs on the wheel and then does all the lab stuff. This is usually how it works, which is why I put the wheel quite near to the research station. We've got 45 seconds until the next print. But right, I am going to pause it for a second, and I am going to be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Suspense. Suspense. Who are we actually going to end up printing in 23 seconds? Like the fish guy holding the burger? Did I create the artwork? The fish guy holding the burger. Yeah. No. The artwork is done by Gavin Eco, who was excellent, and I found them online, and they have produced some very good art for us. They produced all of the emotes for us. All the various Chibi Whiskers emotes. Got quite a few of them now, to be honest. Here is a selection of them. Yeah, they've been great. Right, who are we gonna print? Whoever we're gonna print, they're gonna get the hard digging skill. So, Liam, Dr. Cook, Uncultured is good, I'm gut is good. Actually having mole hands is relevant at the moment. You're a bottomless stomach and you're a nyctophobe, so we'll definitely print Liam. None of these care packages matter. Okay, so Liam, you're gonna have digging, specifically so that we can actually avoid all this granite for now. And then we're going to prioritize you in digging, doctoring, cooking, and digging. Right, there we go. Now people are idle. So let's actually get some more digging done. And now we can start the long and laborious process of grabbing all of the iron in a very specific and organized way. We do have the mess table as well. We'll keep some more research, make sure that everyone's busy. So we'll get the water cooler sorted out. We will get the things up here. Let's put another ration box over here just so we can store the food in this room. Definitely doesn't have any hatches. We'll put the mess tables in. That's fine. We'll just put 7 mess tables in here for now. And in other news, so we could start actually exploring around here. So let's dig through this bit, and then we'll come up here and we'll start looking at all of this. Because we want to move all of the water down to the bottom of the map. That is important. So I think what we'll actually do is we'll dig around it like this. Maybe like this. And we can just see what's going on. There's not actually much water on these tiles, so we'll just dig this. Sounds good to me. Food can go in here, but that's not super important. We will put another bed in here for our next prospective duplicant. We should definitely put in some more bathrooms. Let's actually just build a load of outhouses for now. Because of all these gases, I'm just going to put them all along here in like a row. I'm probably not going to put oxygen diffusers in all of them. We'll see. I could fit some more buildings in here. Actually, that would be a fairly good idea, wouldn't it? We'll do this for now, just because it's available, and then we'll speed to it again, and then we'll actually start planning out some more digs down here. So I think we'll do it in quite a specific way. I'm getting quite used to actually planning out these dig patterns, I think. Now, this is going to be a right CO2 pit. There's not a lot of oxygen down here as well. We are making the oxygen diffusers, so they should be able to come down here and grab it. Yeah, it's a lot of iron in these tiles. It's actually, when you dig it out, it's 500 kilograms per tile. And that's a lot. That means we're going to be able to automate stuff right away. We're going to put a load of coal power plants down as well. I'm going to think about where we'll actually put those. Because I think what would actually make sense. So I'm going to put some tiles down just to indicate to me where the base levels are going to be. I think what we'll do is we'll put them in over here for now. And then all the CO2 is just going to collect to the bottom of the base. And we'll hook that up in a minute. Where are we actually going to put the water as well? Do we have to collect all the water together? We probably do want to collect all the water together for if we're electrolyzing it. Right, now we're going to speed through it. We have all the basics sorted out. Just let everyone crack on, I think. We'll dig that as well. If we are going to let the water out, we're going to let it out probably down here. Could make this 7 wide for now and do like a little chute. And just let it all down here. Yeah, maybe we just do that. It seems stylistically... It seems stylistically viable to me. We'll put those doors on there. So the reason I'm putting all these doors at funny angles is because I like to build my base in blocks of 23. Because with 23, you can divide it into 2 rooms of 11 with a door, 3 rooms of 7, or 4 rooms of 5, or 2 rooms of 5, and then 1 room of 11. It's a pretty convenient number for dividing up evenly. Duplicate morale. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Right, you're coming up here. We found a radioactive biome, actually. That's kind of interesting. Not super cold. There's a big chunk of iron ore. I don't think that's very relevant. This does seem like the top of the... This does seem like the top of the map. There is actually some chlorine in here. I'm not super keen about letting that out. So I think what we might do... Oh, there's even more water up here? Really? Oh, that's awkward. That's very awkward. I think what we might do is we might actually dig this in a bit of a different way. And we're going to build some tiles in the corner so that we avoid actually exposing the dupes to chlorine. And we're going to keep digging our way up here. That seems like the plan. We'll put some more doors over here as well. And then we'll dig out all of this. Put another bed in here. That seems fine. Yeah, we'll just leave it on speed 3 for now. We can't get rid of the obsidian right away. That's fair enough. Water cooler is unlocked. I guess I'll just put that over here for now. These doors are gonna go here. And then we'll just put a ladder over here for now. Not sure what we'll do with this room. Seems fine to me. No research focus selected. We'll just let everyone build it at the moment. This is fine. Looks like the somnium synthesizer is down here. We are probably going to want to do that to avoid people getting stressed, and because we're going to have so many duplicates. It does seem like a building that's really worth prioritizing for this kind of challenge. Because you're A, going to have so many duplicates you don't mind if 6 of them are sleeping all the time. Oh, right. You need to actually build these. Sorry. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I think I need to give everyone an extra downtime again so they actually go to bed. We're a bit late now. Okay, I mean, Gene didn't quite make it to bed. So that's fine. He probably won't have an unscheduled nap. Yeah, if we build all of these tiles, then I could dig out this whole... Well, build all those doors. I could dig out this whole corridor. We can just let the water slip down here. And provided we leave it with plenty of space, that shouldn't actually get in the way of anything. Okay, you do not need to disinfect this. There. I'll widen these back out in a minute. This is quite annoying because there's a plant here, which means we can't just corner build to avoid the hydrogen. It's alright. What else do we want to research? We probably want to go for automation fairly quickly, because we actually have refined metal to do it very quickly. So we might as well. Wouldn't really cause any problems. A little bit more algae down here. This could be a larger than usual bathroom block. That might be fine. It looks like we're constrained by hard digging at the moment. Is our hard digging dupe actually prioritizing digging? It doesn't seem like it. So we want Liam to do the digging. Oh, okay, now you're going. That's fine. You're the one with the hat. There is actually oxygen in here. We should probably actually dig this open so that you guys can breathe down here as well. There you go. Hello, Max. Hope you're doing well. Did I feed George? I did feed George, and then we fed George to a volcano. We fed George to an iron volcano because he was a farter. Flatulent George. Can you believe it? We did that. We speed ran to George in 2 streams. And now we're doing a print every dupe challenge. We're going to do it on Badlands. And the interesting challenge about Badlands, so obviously we have loads of refined metal down here we can just grab. There's not actually a lot of space. Most of the map is either this rock that we've got to dig out, or it's hostile biomes. Not overly hostile. Is there a way to reroll George? There is, but it requires a mod. But I use that mod frequently. But we didn't have it. We didn't have it on because of the update. A few of my mods are turned off at the moment because of updates, but that's fine. But yeah, we're just doing some short-term challenges while I'm figuring out exactly what I want to do. We've got some idle dupes again, so let's just do some more digging. Digging is our primary source of food at the moment. And we are going to want as much space as possible for handling duplicates, so that's fair enough. We do have the automation now. Let's grab this decor stuff as well, that's fine. So the reason I left this gap here is because I want to automate all of the bathrooms. But what I'm actually thinking is, let's actually put the automation stuff on the ceiling. Because we're going to be at a premium for space over here. I'll put the sensors there, so I'll pick up both buildings. I think I'm going to move these in. Yeah, I think I'm going to move these in, and we're going to have them in just blocks of 4. Now put the lights on, because whenever your duplicates go to the bathroom, they get the workspace bonus as well, and that's quite important because they don't get any attribute bonuses to going to the bathroom. I'm probably putting in too many bathrooms realistically, but there's also nothing I actually want to put here. No. And also, we really don't want people peeing themselves because outhouses need maintaining. It will be a priority to immediately set up a plumb bathroom. TBH. Another priority is probably going to be just actually setting up some liquid locks. Right, Gossman actually has a skill point, so Gossman can get research, that's good. You can't actually dig this. I may have... Perhaps I should have built the ladder in the middle this time. I don't think I'm actually going to get around to building transit tube. That's usually why I leave a gap in the middle. Looks like we've got some more skill points. Gene, you can also have digging. That means we can dig up both ends, and that should be nice. We're going to keep going up here so we can find as much of our water as possible. The mod can re-roll the frozen friend. Yes, it can. That is definitely a thing it can do. So let's just put a ladder here as well. I'm going to try as hard as I can to avoid getting any chlorine in the base. Chlorine is bad. Skill point number 4. Trivaldo can have building. It's fine. We're going to get dupe number 5 fairly soon, so I wonder what they're going to do. Wires as well. We should send them down here. Probably just like this. We could conductive wire stuff fairly quickly, couldn't we? Probably worth doing, isn't it? How much iron do we already have from digging up the Badlands? 2 tons. Well, there's a lot down here. To reach it fairly quickly. Probably should just prioritize doing that. I mean, we'll get all the automation stuff built first, and we'll see how much we have left. We'll want to tile this bit as well. And then let's see. So I tend to stagger these a little bit, so that sensor catches the tile of interest on the water cooler. And then this gives coverage of everything. I probably will remove the ration boxes at some point. Yeah, we'll just do the wire over here for now. Okay, get rid of these. We don't need a light source over here. That's not a problem. Right, if we priority 9 this, you'll be able to breathe down here, and that means you should be able to get this stuff done quicker. There's a large amount of hydrogen down here. There's lots of Drecos. Maybe we just go mad on Drecos. There's so many around us. The only problem with me doing Drecos is I don't do a dropper for them. But that may not be an issue. Right, who's next? Who's next? We've got a frostproof handy critter reverse guy. We've got a pilot. They're both pilots, but piloting is not a relevant skill. It just isn't. So I think we take the guy with the athletics. Seems good to me, and you could be the gopher. So I guess what we'll do is we'll skill you up in supplying, and then you can just grab everything immediately. So Otto, here you go. You could probably 1 build. We're not going to do any space travel, are we? Put you down here as well. I think perhaps we'll put the oxygen diffuser in the bedroom. For now. I think these are going to stay 7 wide. For a while. Otto has frostproof. He's made for space. Yes. Made for cold areas. But we probably want to restrict off some door access somewhere. Now, this area is very cold. So, if we're going to put any farms in, they should probably be over here. But I'm not going to do farms for a little while. I do need to think about where we're actually going to put ranches. So if we look at Drecos. Drecos are comfortable down to 10 degrees. Obviously it's colder than that over here. If we look at hatches. Hatches are comfortable down to 10 degrees as well. I'm almost thinking we actually need to put the branches underneath here. That's the only column of significant width we're actually going to have. Interesting. We'll set up the wire over here as well. Seems fine. Obviously, we don't want any lamps in the bedrooms where everyone's snoozing. Does seem like everyone just about had time. Maybe the game gave us Otto as a hint. It's certainly possible. Right, we built these tiles in here, so now that means we can continue digging around here. So I think what we'll do is we'll go up like this. And then we'll come around this side, I think. Yeah. And then you can come up here, you can come up here, and then we can investigate what's over here. Mostly looks like space. We are looking for geysers. If we have a particularly useful geyser, that may determine a lot of our game plan. How's the oxygen looking up here? It's barely breathable, so that's fine. The oxygen will rise, so that's not going to cause any issues. But yeah, we have plenty of iron. That's good. We'll remove all of this stuff. We need to not disinfect these. That's a big waste of time. These should be set to disable disinfect most of the time. Okay. Right, we grabbed all the iron down here. We probably still want to grab all of this. There's actually a little bit we want to grab over here as well. But we can't grab it in the obsidian yet, so we'll just leave that. We're just gonna hug the border. So we can't actually grab all of that for now. I think probably just dig that. Then we can get, let's see, I don't think that'll work. Do this. There we go, he's made it down here. He's investigating. We can do this, that's fine. Then dig that. Can't go over there, but we can go up here. Get in here. We're just going to follow this all the way around. As far as we can go. Yeah, getting down to this machine is actually going to be very relevant, I think. Research is turned off, that's okay. Looks like you guys were getting up here. We found Sweetles. If we find a sulfur geyser, that will probably be relevant. We found a door. The door is probably relevant. Let's go and investigate that. So probably up here. Then we'll just go up here quickly. Actually, I think we need to leave that one there so we can actually get on there. So something like that, probably. Let's grab the advanced research. We always need that. Absolutely fine. We'll put another outhouse over here. We've got some off-gassing polluted dirt. I don't know where exactly we're going to put our water yet. Thing is, I think it's going to make sense for us to pour the water over here. We've actually found an oil biome already. Yes, I think we want to pour the water over here. That's going to be interesting. Okay, let's have a think about this then. So let's put a ladder here. We'll dig under here for now. I could just use this as the research water, and then we save the rest of it for electrolyzing. Because if I build the pitch pump there, we could probably dig down a fair way. And just save most of this for research. That sounds good, actually. Although, most of the water we actually have is in that sort of column. So maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. I think what we actually do is we finish digging this lot of iron. Let's actually just make a list of the resources quickly. So algae is relevant, sand is relevant. There is not a lot of algae. Dirt is relevant, coal, fertilizer. Eggs are probably relevant as well. We'll think about that later. Rock is not relevant. Iron. We have 15.4 tons of iron. So that's good. We have plenty of room for storage bins. So what I'm thinking is while the dupes are relatively free, we get it to fill a storage bin with iron. And then we can start doing all the conductive wires right away. We might as well do that now before it gets more complicated. We could also put some hanging pots in here. I like the white ones. Let's do the white ones. Actually, you know what? We don't need to go crazy. Just one will do. And then, yeah, fill this with refined metal. And we'll get everyone to do that for a little bit. They can all make the use of this oxygen in here to do that. I'm hoping they'll actually have time to crawl around and do that. We'll see. What plants have got? Bluff briars. Bluff briars will be fine. 10 to 30 degrees temperature range is okay. And now this is a great hall, so we get the +6 morale from that. That's very good. We have an early game tip for heating up chlorine for Balm Lily Dreco ranching. I struggle to give plants temps they need. So what I tend to do for Dreco is early game is I tend to do pigeon peppers, and I feed them polluted water. I feed them bathroom water. Or I feed them polluted water that comes from a skimmer that I then heat up with a metal refinery. That's often what we do. We could do that pretty quickly on a Badlands map and actually just get steel very quickly, considering how much iron we have access to. But I do actually have a video about my Draco build on YouTube. We haven't done that in a while. Maybe we will do that. Not today, but like in this run. Right, let's look up the supercomputer. We'll put the crafting station in here as well if we want to put like if we want to do oxygen masks. We'll see. Let's get the jumbo battery, so jumbo. Go. And we might as well just start going towards conductive wires at this point. Yes, please just grab all the iron. You have actually started storing some in here. That's good. Can we also get someone to open this door? Because I get the feeling there's probably something of interest in here. We get some snazzy suits, please. We have balm lily and bath peppers. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We could do balm lily Dracos. Because the chlorine is an irritant, and we want to make sure the chlorine is well contained. Whereas the pigeon peppers we can do in oxygen, and it's not a problem. Because they don't mind what atmosphere they're in. With the hydrogen, we can just have the hydrogen float at the top of the room, and then the duplicates avoid getting their eyes irritated. So that's what I like to do. Right, let's put the battery here, and then we can remove this one. And what I'll actually do is I'll actually disconnect this one so that we drain this battery first. We accidentally delete it. Yeah, we'll speed 3 for a bit. We'll just let the dupes hang out. We'll just let them collect all the iron. There's not actually a lot of oxygen down here. Perhaps what we do is we put an oxygen diffuser down here. That probably isn't the worst idea in the world. I am going to have to move that wire. At least until we actually deal with this water situation. There's a few more pockets of algae, but they're mostly in sort of annoying places. Like holding water. Structural element. Okay, we found a vending machine. Amazing. Not very relevant. We did find a brain. One more brain. There is oxygen up here as well. There are a lot of brains on this map. It must be said. Right, so let's probably just dig all of this. And then we dig that. We should be able to get up there. Obviously, any deep diver's lungs dupes we get are going to be very useful. Sometimes the problem I have with the printing all the dupes challenge is just finding actual tasks for all the dupes to do. So we'll see. Very curious to see if we find any geysers. Haven't yet. The map is not geoactive. There should be large glaciers, apparently. Here's one of the medium boulders as well, I think. Sand. Very actually interesting how few geysers there are in this area. It's the sort of area that would lend itself to a big project. Right, you can remove this now, and you can do this. No geoactive. No, I didn't really feel like cooking the books today. I want to see if we do a max, how far we got a max dupe challenge without any special caveats. Yeah, you guys are all running around on long commuting at the moment. That's fine. Oh, wow. Actually, someone looks like they were sleepy. Sign that perhaps they're traveling a little too far. You've got 5 tons of iron in here now. That's good. Obviously, we've got long commutes because we're making them spend ages to grab all the iron. Right, let's actually priority 9 this one. Deprioritize the other ones, and then focus on having this one actually off gas. Right, next dupe. We found our rancher, that's good. There are noodle arms, but that's acceptable. We do have another digger over here, but I think actually making sure that we have someone who we're going to get the ranching interest on is important. So you can have the farming hat for now. Oh, you actually come with super hard digging. Oh. Did I not notice that? Well, that's potentially useful. We haven't found... There is some abyssite down here, but the oil is not going to be relevant yet. It's too hot. I do actually want you guys to come over here and dig all of this algae. Yeah, you should be able to grab all of this without any major issues. That will help. There's even some more iron over here. And there's a teleporter. That won't be relevant yet. It's going to take you a while to move around up here because it's chilly, but there's no irritating gases. It's the combination of the two that really kills the dupes. Just being chilly or just having irritated eyes isn't too bad, but both at once, that's what kills dupes. Right. I could also get you to preemptively set up some more rooms. That should be fine. I can actually get you to come over here. And we're going to need a new bedroom fairly soon. So I think for now, we'll just lay out this mess table the exact same. Perhaps what we do for now is we get an operated dupe and we have them just run on the wheel. If we're going to have excess dupes, we may as well use them for power. But yes, I'm fully expecting oxygen to be the constraint, especially if we don't actually find any geysers. Because then we're just going to be electrolyzing water. Like, naked water. What does naked water even mean? Christ. You know what? I'm not even going to bother plugging these in. We should research this fairly soon. I'm going to set the manual generators to priority 9 as well. For now. Because once we've got the automation research, we can just do the smart power. Water without a bottle. True. That makes sense. I'm just going to get you to come and dig those up and these. And then we can actually see what's over here. What? I think someone was suffocating, but... Not for a good reason. Not for a good reason. There's also nosh beans. Not a huge fan of nosh. Right, more research, that's fine. We'll grab the smart battery fairly soon. More algae over here as well. Don't really care about that at the moment. Probably not. We can grab this algae, that's fine. Yeah, put that there. I will also put some more barrack stuff up here. I'm kind of thinking maybe we actually just two-tile this and just have it be barracks. It's suffocating. Stop it. Get some help. Still not really sure exactly how I want to lay this out yet. We can have the duplicates rip everything up and put it back in later. Not really an issue. Oh, they're suffocating down here. Because they're not actually... They can't decide which way to go. Because there's oxygen over here, technically. There's not a lot. Now, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be problematic. Well, there's no oxygen down here anymore. So they're going to have to come up this way to actually grab iron. I think this is pushing it. I think this is pushing it, so I'm going to tell them to stop digging after that bit. Yeah, in actual fact, they can't even reach this. So we'll just stop them there for now. Yes, we can make some oxygen masks. I don't really want to do that yet. It would be very embarrassing to die this early because we're mismanaging the dupes, so we won't do that. So perhaps we just let them shuffle all the iron up here, and then we close this off while we pour all the water down here, and then put it into a shared tank. That would be good. You need to actually dig this again. And then we can get the brain. There's some ethanol over here. Hydrogen, I'm not that concerned about, because the hydrogen is just going to rise. So here's what we do. I think what we actually do is we dig into this so that we can actually connect it up. Oh, there's a little bit of chlorine. Oh, we'll probably dig up here and put the fire pole next to it. Or... yeah. We could even do that now. Because if we do that, then I can corner tile this. And we can just dig up here and start grabbing the oxalite. Not that that's amazingly relevant. But we're getting all the research done. Look, Camille has a Draco balloon. They're excited for Dracos. That's good. Grabbing the algae. Okay. Right. Who's going to go in here? Probably hard digging dupes. Probably Gene. Because they're the ones that are going to have to go out far, and if they can get deep diver's lungs, that would be very relevant. But most things are relevant. We've got the critter fluxomatic. We could use the critter fluxomatic to get glossy Dracos very quickly. It's an option. Or maybe just go to the guys pretty quickly, the stone hatches. Wow, look, he got deep diver's lungs. That's half a duplicate for free. Not bad, not bad. We got the wattage sensor, all this stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's my favorite one. If I could give everyone deep or diver's lungs, deep diver's lungs is even better. And you can even stack them, I believe. I think you can have deep diver's lungs and diver's lungs on a duplicate, and then it just goes crazy. I should probably also actually ladder up here for now if we're actually connecting this over here. I'll tile these two, that's fine. You only grab 80 kilograms of iron? Oh, wait. One of you is the noodle arms. Hold on, let's look at this. Yeah, Camille's the noodle arms. So, Camille, you should be branching. And you should not be supplying, storing, or tidying is fine. Shouldn't be supplying or storing. That'd be like a quarter of a dupe to get them all together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Camille shouldn't be carrying anything. In fact, what I usually recommend you do is if a duplicate's got -3 in something, tell them not to do that task specifically. Because if they do try and do that task, then they'll do it forever. I wish it would show up a different color here. We don't want you to do any doctoring. That's fine. There's actually some more algae and oxygen over here, so we should probably grab this, realistically. Go ahead. Yeah, leave that for now. You can dig that. Not quite a park. I don't really care about that. You can have blue for negative stats. Yeah, that would be a nice quality of life change. There you go. You can grab all of that. We're kind of running out of food a little bit, so probably more digging needs to happen, but there's not actually a lot of Muckroot to dig, because most of the map is... oh, look, there's George. That's funny. We could probably get George pretty quickly. Is it worth doing? Green for 6 dupes? Yeah, maybe. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. I think we're gonna... I'm gonna tile this for now. So if we tile this for now, then we can pour all the water down here. And we'll dig it in such a way that we can definitely make sure that all the water ends up over here. Oh. That wasn't the smartest one to do. Okay, dig that one. Yeah, don't trap all the dupes in there. That's not good. Then... Right, you're going to come back up here. Then I'm going to yellow alert you. Just to make sure that someone actually gets that done. There we go. And then we can just pour all the water down here. And that will help... Then once the water's all filling up this area, we'll just push the CO2. And the hatches can all climb out over here as well. That's fine. I should probably also dig this. And in fact, I should probably also dig this bit as well, and then start building up in here. We're almost done on conductive wires, and then we'll just conductive wire everything immediately and never build regular wires again, because why would we bother? Why would we bother? Right, any geysers? Doesn't look like it. Now, we could wander through here fairly easily. There is some chlorine in here. But we could dig this way. That would be fun. So, let's just go this way. And then we can go up here, up here. Up here. You can look in here. We've got to see where our water sources are. That's very important. I'm also doing this so you guys can grab any food that's randomly down here. And then I think you can actually access all of this from down here. There's a big chunk of iron, and then we just leave the obsidian. Although I'm going to have to do this a bit more smartly than that. How about you leave that bit for now? Okay, we've done the conductive wires, so let's just do that. The miracle of Badlands, building conductive wires everywhere. It's a Christmas miracle. It's not quite Christmas yet, though. We've still got, oh god, 20 days for Christmas? That doesn't feel long enough. You know, I'm going to come up here anyway. Whatever. You could build here as well. With plenty of facilities for new dupes. That's alright. Let's see. Regular wires. We must disconnect these. And remove them. Sounds fine. We can also now actually ladder up here, which means removing all of these bits. And then I'll just tell them to start digging this all out as it appears. Right. Dupes are idle. That's fine. Probably the quick learner researcher. You could be the backup guy. You're a pretty good dupe. Yes, Nicola could be backup researcher. That's nice. So I'm just going to give you researching as well. Then... priorities, you can focus on researching, and you also get a little bit of funds as well. We need to keep queuing up researchers, so let's get the smart battery. We could start doing coal power as well. Do that in a minute. People are idle. Liam is idle because something melted. Okay, so you could go and just put a ladder here. There's polluted water, there's Dracos. I think we just come up here. That should be fairly quick for you to come up there. Really just looking for geysers. We have puffs. It's okay. You know what? I'll take a locker. Polluted oxygen we can deal with. Yeah, this is fine. Right, I'm going to tell you to dig all of that stuff out as well. And then this could be the edge of the water tank. Yeah, because we have so many dupes, they should be able to get on errands fairly quickly. If I'm going to dig this, I'm going to need to dig it here so that all the water can escape, which is why I put this tile here as well. And the sooner we clear out this water, the sooner we can actually start putting some farms in. Now, I'm quite tempted to put some farms over here. Because we've actually got some cold air. That should help the mealwoods grow. Not super cold. Cold enough. This is just carbon dioxide over here. We could also grab all of that. Probably fine. Wow, definitely getting some lag today. Don't know why. I do feel quite hot. Maybe it's because we have the heating. I hadn't really considered that. We can start doing some mealwoods. Although, obviously if we're going to do that, we need to actually probably tile those bits. I don't really want to put in farm tiles. We could diagonal build a lot of these gases out of the way. We can't do it here because of the friggin' chlorine. In fact, let's just not do these ones. And we should probably dig all of that too. That would make sense. Okie dokie. How's it looking over here? Lots and lots of frozen biomes. We found space. Well, we're finding stuff. Am I finding stuff I'm actually interested in? Not really. Alright, what else we got? We got the power control station. We could definitely make use of the power control station. We have iron for days. Right, can we priority 9 this dig down here? I want to get all this water moved. We can start putting mealwoods in here as well. We have a fair amount of dirt, but that's not going to last forever because the temperate biome is fairly small. I'm actually getting quite concerned by the lack of geysers. Need to find at least something. There's a tiny little bit of chlorine. I think that's probably... Oh, we've actually got some chlorine in here. Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. Come over here. Yeah. Come over here. We'll start looking this way as well. Right, we dug all of that. There's some stuff down here. You can dig this Muckroot as well. But now I think we're ready to start pouring the water in, so we'll go ahead and do that. In fact, we don't need to dig the Muckroot. The Muckroot should get waterlogged immediately. There is some iron down here, but we have enough iron. I'm sure if someone really feels like it, they can just come down here. Yeah, there you go. Release the water. Release the Kraken. Now you're all chilly. Die, plant. Right, now we can start draining all of this water as well. The only thing is, we should probably actually dig this out as well. so that it doesn't build up too much. If it builds up too much over here, that could be annoying. We'll dig that sand as well. Okay, Muckroots are grown. Good. We don't actually have enough seeds for all of them yet. That's okay. We'll get seeds. We've got a farmer. There are nosh beans as well. We should grab the wild ones. I think we're alright for now. Let's also, actually, while we're here, let's go and grab all of this good algae. And probably all of that stuff too. You know what, leave that stuff. It's fine. Okay, that's all done. Yeah, grab all this first, and then we'll go do the algae. No, then we'll go do the water up higher. Okay. So now we can release this. So let's go and probably just dig this and this. And probably that too. And it's annoying that there's a little bit of chlorine here. Is there anything I can actually do about that? There probably is. I think what we do is we put a tile... If we put a tile here and a tile here, we should end up with a water seal. But it's going to spread out, isn't it? Wow, you built that very quickly. Oh. I think I need to put that here. This immediately, please. Before it's too late. Right, so... The chlorine is over there for now. There are dash of salt vines, so we probably don't have to worry about chlorine to a huge extent. But I would rather not have eye irritation for now. Okay. The water is starting to pour. You guys are absolutely having fun. Let's start pouring all of this out as well. You just dig all of this. Oh, wait. Oh, look. Oh, God, there's more water over here. Well, that's good, but that's going to be kind of annoying to get to. But we probably should go ahead and look at that. So... I think we could probably... come over here and tile this. Maybe I'm worrying too much about that. I don't know. But if a dupe does suffocate because they get super slow for some reason, it is more or less the lose condition. This is actually fine because we'll just drain the rest of this water down here, I suppose. Oh. I didn't really think about that bit. Yeah, this should have gone over there, right? I guess don't dig that one. Water up the wazoo, but I've had no. Right, you guys are idle now. What else do we want to do then? Probably keep doing some research. Fire poles would be good. Wow, everyone's no longer busy. It's interesting. You guys could probably just dig this then. That water will then drain out of there. I think this is kind of annoying with the plants. I don't think we're actually going to get through here. We could just... If we tile this... If we tile this, then the chlorine won't be able to get out of here. So maybe we just do that. Gas pumps use a lot of power. I don't want to use gas pumps unless we absolutely have to. Right, lots of skill points. So let's keep skilling people up. Liam is primarily actually a chef. So let's actually give you the cooking skills so that you can get that sooner rather than later. Otto can have supplying too. Osman can have field research. That would be nice if we could find some geysers. I have not found a single one yet. I think that's just the curse of Badlands, to be honest. Yes, there's lots of refined metal just out in the open, but you may not necessarily find a water source next to the base. Oh. Whoops. Oxalite. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I put that there. There's a rogue chlorine blob hanging out. I think one chlorine blob isn't going to cause a huge issue. Right, don't disinfect me. I should have picked Geoactive. Well, yes, if we were trying to make it easy. We're not necessarily trying to make it easy. We're trying to see what a normal Badlands map looks like for this kind of challenge. Right, people are idle again. Let's see. There is algae over here. You could actually just come up here. And then we can figure out something to do with this. Let's not do the obsidian for now. So, if we come in from the top, the oxygen will stay in the bottom. Provided that the air pressure stays reasonable. So maybe we just do that. We could also start draining out all of this water, so I think we'll just do that. The more of this water we drain, the more actual space we will have again. We can dig all of this, because this is all just building material. Yeah, get that out of there. Rock Crusher is probably not relevant at the moment, that's fine. This water's just going everywhere. Who's idle? Travaldo is idle, but that's because he's bored. You can dig out all of this now that the water's pouring. That's fine. Travaldo's earned a skill point. That's extra building. Sounds good. In terms of letting this water out, let's actually let this water out next. So that one can just come out. I think what we'll do is we'll dig one extra tile for all of these, and then we'll just let it out here. That should be fine. So this is forming a seal for the chlorine here, so I don't actually need to care about this, provided that this water doesn't go away. So I think we'll just come through here. And then probably just come over here. This does also give us access to A, all of this refined metal, B, an extra brain machine. Oh, let's do the research. We've got idols. Metal tiles, sure. We could do metal tiles. That would be quite funny. We are kind of actually using a lot of refined metal at the moment. Right, let's put the fire pole in. This could go here. I wanted to do that for a while. The next dupe. Dupe number 8. Let's see. I don't really want that many doctors. Probably the ranching builder. Pacifist is quite funny. Uncultured is good. We'll print Meep. I think Meep could just have building for now. Having plenty of builders is a good idea, I think. Okay, so now we're draining all this water out. That means we can actually come over here and dig out all these tiles, which means a lot more wild food we just have access to. We can start building all the tiles over here as well. water is still taking a while to actually pour out. Okay. We'll leave this here for now because it's very convenient for all the research. Yeah, this is all draining out. I think now I can actually get them to sweep this up. We could put a bottle emptier. Where would we put this? Probably over here. And then we just dump random water in the water tank. No germs. Gene seems to have been hit by the combo. Because he went in the chlorine room. Yeah, okay, so here's the issue with this plan. The chlorine is sealed by the liquid, but the liquid is cold. Therefore, he gets the chilly surroundings and the major eye irritation from going in here. So, he will not move very quickly in here at all. You cross your fingers for Dreco ranching. I love Drecos almost as much as I love Pips. Oh, we'll definitely do some Dreco ranching. That's absolutely guaranteed. Right, I think this is the part where we start shoving mealwoods everywhere. It's the part where you can certainly do with a farmer to get more seeds. Right, so I think what we're actually going to do... I could even just drain the ethanol into here. If I really felt like it. But if we come in from the top, the oxygen should form a seal. Off. And then we can come in here, we can remove that, we can remove that. And the chlorine should stay in here. If the pressure is good, which it is. I think it's worth doing, so we can grab this machine, and then we'll just seal it off again. But yeah, we need some more food. There is not actually a lot of muckroot here. We can dig out a few more random bits, but it's not going to be a lot. Oh, we should probably put a ladder here. I guess I'll continue to get people to dig out random bits of material. No, you know what, leave that for now. I've not done one of these challenges in a while. We might die to something stupid. It does seem like at the moment the main priority is getting more mealwood seeds, so we shouldn't keep planting on them. Or we shouldn't keep digging out more room for them at the moment. We should keep digging out the food. There is actually some very easily accessible food here, so we can grab that. And then you can grab this, and then you can grab all of this. Grab that. And then we'll probably just actually dig out of here. Yeah, that seems good. Do that in a minute. Come up here first. Metal refinery, we don't need that just yet. Unironically, metal tiles for this bit might be worth doing. It depends how much more Badlands biome we actually have access to. There's some Badlands over here. There's not that much. This is a big boulder. That's all rust. There is a little bit more iron in here. I think we will. Whatever. I think we've got enough. So let's put it in on these tiles. I don't think I'll bother with the tiles there. But basically any tiles and duplicates are going to be frequently running too. Yes, that'll be a nice initial speed boost. Then other research, we get the phone maybe? Right, you should start to give me some extra seeds. Meal, how much farming skill do you have again? You have 2. That's not great. Well, every little bit of mealwood helps. Right, you have managed to get all the way over here. Still haven't really... The geyser. So, if we're letting... The primary aim of this is to let the oxygen out. So what we could do is we could come over here, and then we can just come over here, and then that'll let all the oxygen out. And then we can also come up here and use the brain machine. And this checkpoint isn't being powered because the battery ran out eons ago. It's very funny that this puzzle is so delicately put together, but will never do anything ever. Well, hopefully you'll warm up fairly soon. You do at least warm up fairly soon once you leave the water, so that's good. Right, skill points. Gene, you can have digging 2. You could be the actual digging dupe. Yeah, look at that. Iron tiles this early on. They're living the life. Badlands life. All the wire is gone. Oh. Did I not queue this bit up? I think I probably deleted that bit. I think for now I'm going to disconnect this wire. We'll plug it in again later. In fact, you know what? Yeah, just do that for now. Now, why can't you get over here? It's because of the oxalite, isn't it? Okay. Go ahead and dig that out. We actually have the traffic overlay mod on as well, so we can see... Oh, we normally do. We don't today. That's usually how we determine where to put our metal tiles, but this feels fine. Yeah, we ain't getting that many extra seeds, so we should probably prioritize digging out many of these buried objects as we can. Keep prioritizing, do all the research. We'll sweep out all this water in a minute. Right, there's the phone. We can get the radiation science thing unlocked. I don't mind front-loading a lot of the research, because I feel like later on is going to be... We're going to want the duplicates to be doing more stuff. Who's suffocating? You're fine. There's not a lot of oxygen over here. That harvest gave those seeds. That was impressive, even below skill dupes. Yes. Right, there's no oxygen over here, which is actually making me think this is a very bad plan. So perhaps what we do first is we get them to come over this way just to access the area. And then we just get them to come in like this. Hold on. What am I doing? Maybe like that. No, I've screwed this up. Hold on. We'll just do it like that. That's fine. And then they can actually get in this way. So let's actually cut off this stick thing. And then we'll do that one last. Seems fine. Looks like we are still finding some more Muckroot. That's okay. There's plenty of fertilizer over here as well, so we can start thinking about fertilizer. Yeah, look, shiny tiles. Very important. When the dupes get really bored, we'll get them to drywall everything as well. The oxalite is still off-gassing a little bit. I could just get you to dig all of this and hopefully there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe just dig all of this and then the rest will off-gas quicker. Okay. It's looking alright. So, we want to release that water. We still want to release this water. We can release this now, so let's just go ahead and do that. Because frankly, I think we're going to want the space up here for doing stuff and things. And then we'll just put the pitcher pump here. And then we'll probably just keep moving them down. That seems fine. Maybe I'll put this one a little higher up. I don't know, I'll leave it there for now. And then we can start getting some more infrastructure going, like plum bathrooms, smart power, etc. Pitch pepper nuts are decaying, that's alright. There is more algae over here, that's good as well. We're still running a bit low on algae. I can't believe we haven't found a single geyser yet. Like, none. I feel like this is a fairly large swathe of the map to dig out and not find a single geyser. We did find our random uranium lump down here in the radioactive biome. How helpful. Okay, you found the water. You're spilling it all over here, that's fine. That will come down that way anyways. Gene, are you the one we've already given the skill, the attribute? Yes. So I should probably give it to a different dupe so we don't double dip. Well, how about we give it to Gosman? Because Gosman is field research. And we're potentially going to want them to go in a low oxygen environment so they can actually study a geyser. If we ever find one. The actual fact that it's so far away as well means that it might be difficult to get it set up. We got beefsteak. That's alright. So maybe we maybe we give Gosman a low level on supplying as well. Right, well that water's all continuing to drain down here. We filled up this water tank pretty quickly. Good. Let's get the sieve. Start getting bathroom-related stuff. There is lots of algae over here. I just want to dig this way while we've got oxygen over here. I feel like that's going to be very relevant to do. I think what we'll do is we'll come over here to avoid spilling water. Nope, that's not right. Then we'll come in here. And then we'll start going through here. This isn't even Badlands. This is just a very barren-looking jungle biome. Right, who's idle? You're idle. Right, so regular water gets dumped here. We can actually start tiling all of this now. So go ahead and start doing that. We're not going to worry about nature reserve or anything. We've got so much stuff to do. So yeah, stick this out. Get rid of the rest of the muckroot if there is any left. Start planning where everything's going. I think we are just going to have ranches down here. Plumbing stuff, that's good. No one should suffocate over here. There's still actually quite a bit of water down here, that's annoying. What we got? We got a radiation eater excavator, but they're loud snorer. I think we just take the handy dupe. Increased stakeholder morale bonus is good. You're also a chef. Steves are always good. Love having yodelers. For the attribute bonuses. More building. Building, cooking. It's all good. We don't want to do any lice loaf because we don't have any geysers. This is neutronium. We found the edge of the map. That's not good. That's not good. That's George. What an odd situation. Why are there no geysers? Alright, where are we gonna go? Right, let's have a look at the gases. So we could go over here. It's just hydrogen. This is... It's cold, but there's oxygen. So this seems like the next viable. And then we'll come over here and it's wasteland. There's more water over here. Also, it looks like a tiny little bit of chlorine. That's okay. Let's get someone to come over here. So, probably Liam, the backup digger. Seems fine. The hatch. The hatch is going to get neuralized. That's fine. So the immediate impression to me, I think we can expand these bedrooms up. Maybe just put more bedrooms in somewhere else. I think I could tile all of this gas. The only thing that's going to be annoying is the balm lily. I feel like we could probably dig that out. Or maybe I just actually don't even worry about the balm lily. I guess we would normally have the room might be there. Oh wait, hold on. Let's get Liam out of here. Beefsteak. Okay, great. I could put some more beds up here for now. It's probably fine. We've got a couple of cycles to decide. Wow, we've got a lot of water down here. I'm probably actually going to want to move this up. And probably tile that, and the duplicates will get annoyed. And then we can actually dig this. And grab the rest of the food in there as well. We can also act. Oh, we can't have beds in the. We can't have beds in the ranches. I would actually quite like to put a shower in. The shower would need its own lamp. I could actually push these over a little bit. You know what I might do? I might push these over a little bit now that we've cleared that water. There's no more water that's going to be dripping down from over here. So if we do this, then we can make these rooms one wider, and then we can fit in more bathrooms. And then we can turn one of them into a shower block, one of them into a sieve block. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Pile these. Oh, you need to dig this. Dig that, please. Yeah, we're fine. So now you can do all this without getting soaking wet, hopefully. Whoa, what's going on here? Got some kind of shenanigans here involving the chlorine. Okay. I think we can just clear all of this. Did we actually find what's going on over here? No. Water sieve stuff has been unlocked. Let's do the shower. Improved sanitation. That'll be fairly quick. Insufficient oxygen generation. Iron lead. A lot of iron that we can't grab. I mean, eventually we'll seal this off once we've poured the rest of that water down. In fact, we've almost poured all of this water from this side of the map, which means that we can open this up again in a minute. Once the level gets low enough. You could dig that as well. Right, dig that, please. Dig this sand, and then we can sweep up all the random water. Dig this tile. Now we can remove these. This is usually what I do on these many dupes challenges, is I just focus on getting the bathroom as robust as possible first, and then we focus on the other stuff. Now, for plants, we don't have any thimbleweeds. We have pincher peppers. I'm thinking we funnel all the bathroom water into pincher peppers. Not necessarily directly connected to a Dreco. We would need to pick a warm area for the pincher pepper, but there's plenty of warm space down here, and the water itself will be warm. So long as all the cool stuff stays over here by the cool side of the map, I don't think we'll have any issues. Oh, you're all too cold. Okay. Alright. Fair. Right, we'll dig these up then. You could put these in. Then we can tile the... I guess I'll just put this ladder here. We'll also just seal this off now. No research. We've front-loaded a load of research. I was mostly doing it to keep the dupes busy, to be honest. If the dupes aren't actively idling, I'm probably not going to bother queuing up too much more. Okay, we should be able to get over here fairly easily. So let's dig this way. The annoying thing is going to be getting around the obsidian. But I think we can by going like this. Yeah. Then we can go in here. There's loads of algae for us to grab. I'll probably just come in here first. There's a little bit of carbon dioxide in here, so maybe dig that far. We could pour this water down as well. Pouring that water down is going to be annoying, so maybe we'll leave that for a little bit. Wait, we've got idols again. Let's get the electrolyzer done. But yeah, you can probably tell research isn't exactly the constraint of this run. We have a hatch in here, I don't think we do. Right, so... I'm beginning to think we should have just actually stacked these on top of each other better. Could be a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might just put some more beds up here for now. If we seal this off with this tile, then we can just put ladders over here. Stop them from doing the slow shuffle. That would be a good idea, would it not? Then you can stick that there. Put some more tiles up here for now. Next few dupes sorted at least. Okay, so that's sorted, so now I can ladder this as well. We'll start drywalling things in a minute. As I said, the dupe labor is not the constraint on this challenge. Nicola, I think I'm actually... Yeah, if you're backup researcher, we're just going to focus on research for now as well. Emil, you want to focus on ranching. That's the main reason we have you. Okay, electrolyzer's good. Rust, the oxidizers, we're going to use those a lot as well. There's a lot of rust over here, frankly. Not that metal is going to be a concern, but oxygen is going to be a concern, and there's a lot of rust, so it makes sense to prioritize that. God, I am just desperate for a geyser. Alright, you know what? I think it's time. Let's do drywall. I feel like we've dug up enough granite now. The only thing is, I'm not really sure I actually want to really commit to anything yet. Right, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the plum stuff here. So we want probably... Are we going to have the sieve in a separate room? We probably are. We're probably going to have it down here. So let's put 3 lavatories in. 3 sinks. We'll put the automation in here like this. This is going to be showers. We're eventually going to have 6 bathrooms, 4 showers. Oh, the showers are going to have to be different. We can make this one a bit smaller. Yeah, we can't put the showers like this. So maybe we just make this room smaller. Oh, I forgot to grab all this random stuff here. That's annoying. Yeah, dig that out. Still not seeing any geysers. We've got sand over here as well. I would like to just wander over here. There's a thermonullifier. It's not really relevant. I'm slightly concerned that this map may have spawned without geysers. We have not had a single one. That wasn't quite right. Okay. There you go. Right. I think we just remove everything in this one. We're going to redo that bit. I think I'll put this... I put the sieve over here. Sieve has to go somewhere hot. We could generate heat fairly easily. Maybe I just put the sieve over here somewhere. I don't know. No, it's going to go here. That's where it's going to go. We'll just shove it here. So that could go there. And all the plants are going to go on the ceiling. So I'll have to think about that in a minute. That can't be real. There's got to be some on the map where does it only have oil or volcano for the lulz. Yeah, if it did spawn on our geysers, that would be a glitch. It wouldn't be intentional. Right, let's wire these. Okay, so the showers are going to go here. Oh, yikes. What was the plan here? Oh, right. Oh, I'm a fool. Yeah, this is supposed to be 8 wide. Yeah. And then the automation goes in the middle like this. There was a reason I did this like 8 wide. Then lamps. We'll use these ones, whatever. I can go here. This is going to be good for getting rid of soggy feet and chilly surroundings from people. Okay, we've got the drywall. If people start getting idle, then I'll start drywalling everything. So, the water sieve, let's see. That is going to go... probably just here. Okay, so... clean water comes out here. Gonna go in over here. Am I just gonna lead it up like this? Probably. Then the polluted water. Oh god, where is the polluted water gonna come? I don't really want to release all this hydrogen. Maybe we just send it around this way. Little laughs. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We can do what we want. And obviously it's all going to go in here as well, because that's eventually all going to get hooked up. The good thing about these print every dupe runs is everyone does stuff right away. It's very handy. You know what? Let's actually do it like this. Just to appeal to my sense of aesthetic. Right, and then that bridge is going to come over here, so all of the polluted water is going to get let out that way. We'll go in here, and then the excess polluted water is actually going to run along here. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to dig out this bit. Oh, we need a hydroponic farm. Hydroponic farm. It's going to be an interesting challenge map. Now, my plan, I want to find a map that doesn't have any oil on it. You can find them, maps where the oil biome is deleted by the magma channels world trait. You use the magma channels world trait in the frozen core, and then that can result in the oil biome occasionally getting completely deleted. And if you've got just one classic asteroid where all your oil is, you've got a seed with no oil, apart from space. I'm thinking of doing a challenge run there, but I need to find an appropriate seed, and the new maps tool that's replaced tools not included does not quite have any of those seeds available yet. So if anyone does find a seed that doesn't have any oil, please let me know. Alright, dupe number 10. We got diggers, we got more diggers. Yeah, we'll probably take the farmer. In fact, we could actually use a dedicated farmer, so you can prioritize farming for... Here you go. $10 dupes. How far are we going to go today? Probably just get the bathroom loop finished, I think. I'm not in a huge rush. Right, this way I could come down this way, I think. I may grow some more pinch peppers up here as well. And we can actually put a farm station in here. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Because we're not going to be able to plant plants here anyways. That doesn't mean we need to research the farm station, which we're currently doing. The batteries, enjoy your look. But what asteroid, just Terra or something else? The one that I did find was on Arborea, but I'm pretty sure any planet with a normal oil biome, i.e. not Verdante or Oasis or something like that, should be fine. And what traits are the magma channels? I think Frozen Core was helpful because that replaced the normal magma biome, and that ensures that the magma channels would take place of the oil biome. So that's the combo you want to look for, I think. Wow, we got a lot of dupes. But yeah, what I was thinking of doing, I was thinking of trying to set up a perpetual base, but without any oil wells, just with glossy Drecos. And taking the plastic from them and recycling that in a sour gas boiler. Because I've never built a sour gas boiler before, and I've got plans. And that's also why I want to focus on YouTube rather than streaming a bit more this month, because I want to make my updated plan video. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. What happens if I actually don't find a geyser? Like, at all? We enact our plan a bit sooner than expected. We can go over here, explore. We did get over here. Still nothing. Wow. Well, there's still oxygen over here. So we can keep exploring for a while. We're actually kind of running out of food now. Like, for real. So we can also get people to come over here and dig up some more muckroot. The mealwoods are growing. Let's actually have a look at mealwood seeds. Now that we've got an actual farmer, this should multiply a bit quicker. I think we'll be alright planting them here as well. We'll do this for now. This is not the long-term goal. Okay, that's actual hydroponics. Good. So these are going to go here. And then probably just here as well. Or maybe up here. Dig these. We can dig those. I will put a ladder here so we just access these 5 tiles for now. And then the excess bathroom water is going to go into these. But it's going to take a while. So each pinch of pepper eats 35 kilograms per second. Each duplicate produces 35 kilograms per cycle. Each duplicate produces 6.6 kilograms per cycle of excess polluted water. So 10 dupes is enough for about 2 pinch of peppers. So it's not going to be a huge amount. Also, I actually want to open this tile so that we can actually have the whole room be just one room. And then we can have the farm station up here and it works pretty well. And then I guess we'll just put a storage bin here. Sounds good. We do also need to fill this up with a little bit of water. So how about for now, we just set up a liquid pump here. And then that can go... I guess for now, it's just going to go here. And then we can get our first lot of bathrooms working, and then we can demolish the outhouses. And we can drywall everything, because the dupes don't have anything else to do. Food is looking a little bit desperate, so let's actually prioritize that as well. We have got some harvests that are just about to happen. You found some more spindly grub fruit, really? Okay. There's no way we haven't found any geysers. We found the friggin' fossil fragments. Right, people are idle now, so let's get the drywalls done. So what's the drywall theme going to be for this base? Something we don't usually do. We did just get the ick stripe, but I don't really feel like doing that. How about coffee? Let's do coffee. Because we're going to grow the pinch of peppers down here. There you go, have fun. Because I'm pretty sure whatever we do, this is all going to be staying here. Very important priorities. So, how many pepper seeds do we have? We have 3, that's okay. I'm a bit concerned the temperature is dropping over here. Oh, that's because we're delivering all the friggin' granite, isn't it? Well, the bathroom water is hot, so I feel like we should be fine. Right, this needs a wire. For sure. I guess for now we'll just do it like this. I mean, we'll move the wire over here, because eventually we're going to disconnect this bit. They're already starving. Great. Absolutely great. Well, the mealwoods are up here, so that's why you're starving. There you go, Meep. You've harvested your own meal. Congratulations. We still don't actually have enough seeds. Oh, go to bed at seeds. So we'll get this done today, and then next stream, i.e. tomorrow, we'll start ranching all the hatches. It's going to have to happen very quickly, because we're already running out of food. Granite wallpaper drinks hot air like it's nothing. Yeah, I suppose it does. I don't know. We'll see. So what's up with you, then? Now you're a farm. Okay, that's good. We don't have a crop tending skill yet. That's fine. What's the germ overlay looking like? Be okay on this? Yeah. Let's all seal in with the bathrooms. This is all the one-way loop, so that should all be fine. Can you actually prioritize this construction, please? It's very satisfying watching all the dupes build a load of drywall. So these do require a little bit of phosphorite as well, so let's just put the Filtration medium and fertilizer and phosphorite in that bin. That makes sense. Yeah, coffee. I do like how it looks. This lamp looks weird to me. Fragile leg. This tool doesn't want to give me Terra asteroid with magma channels. Yes, because Terra asteroids do not actually have any traits. They don't have any world traits. So, you can't do a Terra asteroid. I did actually do a video about the world traits. It's a little out of date now with the Frosty Planet Pack stuff. I don't think the Frosty Planet Pack stuff is actually helpful in that regard. Like, shuffling in the biomes. I don't think we shuffled in any biomes today. I just want to do an original style run. I'm still exploring how the new mechanics affect the dupes, because the main thing that makes a difference is the chilly surroundings. It makes it so that whenever the dupes are going through water, it's slower. So let's actually get them to sweep up all the water. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? You obviously can't reach this bit. But I will get them to sweep all of these bits. Get over here. You did. There's more stuff. There's more oxygen. Okay. How about we dig this? Then you get more oxygen. The speed penalty when they have to do some work in water is painful. Yeah. For sure. Okay, we're surviving at the moment. We're surviving on meal ice. The dirt is going to run out quickly. Yeah, there isn't any oxygen now. There's a little bit of oxygen up here. Is that actually relevant? Probably not. People are idle again. Let's do another research. We'll get the mechatronic stuff. We'll need that later. Whatever. Right, can we actually get this operating then? The answer is no, because this pipe is confused. There you go. Now you're going to fill this bit with water. And that should be a fairly large amount. And now you're going to start growing a pinch of peppers. Hooray. And now you're going to get lots of polluted water. So now I think we cut the loop off here. And then we reconnect it here. And then it should prioritize refilling the loop with water. And then the excess will go to the guys. The only issue is now it's not powered. We need smart power as well. So I think putting it here makes the most sense. So let's actually pile this up here. Put in some power. And we probably will do the microchip stuff as well. I'm a fan of doing this now. Especially if we have excess dupe labor. A map with extra refined metal. So we'll put in 2 coal generators and a smart battery, and we'll microchip it. And the wire will go here. Maybe for now we'll just do 3 coal generators. We'll put the power control station in later once we dig up a bit more iron, because we're actually pretty much out. Okay, so disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. You found Arboreal map without oil, but it's also geodormant. Oh, really? Send me the seed. I'll have a look at it. I don't mind if it's geodormant. That's actually part of the challenge, I think, of that run. Is trying to be self-sustainable without geysers or pips. That's what I'm aiming for. Right, we can actually deconstruct a lot of this stuff too. Let's deconstruct this puzzle, and then we've got a lot of refined. Right, I will have a look at that in a minute. I think the last thing we want to do is actually just get rid of these old buildings, and then we'll probably wrap it up. Pretty happy with this, actually. I think we've got this big bathroom complex working pretty well. This area here seems to be heating up a little bit. We'll see. It has 3 chlorine vents. Well, maybe we'll just do a load of puffed stuff then. Guys, you've got to find me a geyser, otherwise this is going to be a very short challenge. Okay, there is actually a geyser here. Right, I don't normally do this, but we are going to use the priority trick to figure out what's in this geyser, because it's probably run determinative. Right, it's a cool steam vent. So there is water over here. It's hot water, but there's a frozen biome, and it's right next to really cold space. So that is going to be our water source. I think what we actually do is we tunnel around here into space. We just open it up and let it vent to the frozen area. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So we'll go up here. We'll dig this. We'll dig this. We'll dig up to the geyser level. We do have to get obsidian digging, but we can still open the vent before that point. We'll get rid of all the... Oh, there's a load of regolith here. That's fine. Dig out the regolith. We'll get rid of all the abyssalite associated with this. The sheer fact I had to go to space to get a vent is just astonishing. What a ridiculous map. Yeah, a little. We have enough water to electrolyze, though, in the short term that this shouldn't be an issue. But... maybe we'll end up using it for bristle blossoms. I don't know. Right, let's get suits on you. Good to have one exosuit dupe. We also got some loot. Let's have a look at the loot. One unclaimed blueprint. Yellow wallpaper, we already have that. I'm gonna put a load of seed blueprints in there as well. Let's see. These are pretty nice for deconstruction. We have lots of copper. Who's suffocating? Don't suffocate. Do you have sandstone over here? You do. That's fine. I can't believe it's the first guys we found. Are there any more over here? Doesn't look like it. But this is getting quite far away at this point. Maybe there's a feature here. That kind of looks like a feature. I think we'll stop the research now. What are you guys up to? You can actually get around it. Yeah. Let's rummage the lockers as well. Who's suffocating? You're trying to figure out where to go. You have oxygen here, that's fine. We need the smart power. A flatulent farmer. Don't think so. An operator with electrical engineering. That's great. We could do with a dedicated operator. You actually get a pretty good head start, too. That's good. We didn't actually print a mechatronics guy, so maybe Lindsay will be the mechatronics guy. And you can just focus on operating. Right, so let's put this in here. That. We'll put another sink in here, like that. We're gonna need somewhere in the order of 60 duplicates to actually grow all these pitcher peppers. If we get the 60 duplicates without dying, I'll be pretty happy. We're currently running out of food, though. I think we'll go one more cycle, and then we'll wrap it up for today. This is an alright start, but man, the lack of geysers is unreal. Why are you starving already? Good. We really don't actually have enough seeds, do we? We just gonna find shove bowls? We can murder some shove bowls. Start making mush bars. We could start making mush bars. I don't really want to. Maybe we just start making frost buns first. Maybe we find some random sleepweeds. I don't think any of them will be grown yet. Wow, we've already got 2 starving dupes. Yeesh. I'm really clearly used to doing this on Terra, where you have oodles of muckroot, aren't I? You dig this quickly. That might help. I may also get you to make this wire of copper. There's not actually a lot of copper here to deconstruct. But any more buried objects we can... That's quick. Not really a lot. Not a lot of muckroot available. We're finding little bits. We're getting the occasional spindly grub fruit. Not looking amazing. There's some spindly grub fruits in here as well. We should totally grab these. I think a fair bit of this is just going to be collecting as much of the wild map as we can. Okay, you're not starving at least. I'm going to start starving pretty soon. Right, let's build these. How's the oxygen looking? It's not great. We're also fairly low on algae. I could probably shove an oxygen diffuser somewhere. Maybe in here. Go there. Oh, there's loads more algae down here. We should grab all of this now. It's actually a lot of this material too. I think I'm gonna have to leave that one. Maybe make that a ladder. Yeah. And you can come in here and grab all of this too. But yeah, please fill all these up. What about the power control station? Not quite enough refined metal for that. You're made of obsidian, you're made of copper. Show me the Muckroot. There's a Muckroot. Yeah. We really need the farmers to multiply the seeds better. I guess that is literally just Bert's job. I don't think we want any more research. Right, is this done then? We could fill this up a little bit more for now. To get it started. Yeah, there we go. And cut that off. Put it in. Found a no oil Oceania. Ooh, that's interesting. There we go. So how have you been finding these seeds then? Have you been using the... Because I think the old tool got taken down, didn't it? I think I just need to actually dig that as well. Then we can sweep up all this water. Except for the bit that's holding all the chlorine back. Let's actually sweep this bit. I don't mind if the chlorine is below. I mind if it's above. Sweep that out as well. Yes, use the bathroom. Use the bathroom for my glory. Maybe today we'll do a plumbing overview. A shot for a change. It is quite mesmerizing, isn't it? Then the dupes can have all their showers. Yeah, go Civ, go. Civ will grab about half of the polluted water. And the other half is going to go in the peppers. Like this. And more is going to go to the peppers if it, if the Civ gets depowered, which is not ideal. Now, what I do actually want to do as well is I actually want to put a bridge here. And I want to put a bridge here. So that we prioritize recirculating the polluted water around the loop rather than loading it on. I think that makes sense. How on earth are you finding all of it? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do a color shot as well. Good to see they're all actually starting to grow. Okay, you've got coal in here now. That's good. That's not good because you were supposed to build the wire first. Let's sweep all of this as well. Get all this water out of here. You guys are too... Oh, you guys need fertilizing. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank God. We've actually grabbed some more seeds. It's a miracle. Tool is quite nice. It's a shame it only gives you 100 seeds and no more. Yeah. Sure. Right, so now we can come down here again. It'll be fine. I wish I could get rid of this random bit here. Oh wow, this is all actually vacuum because oxygen, right. Let's hook this up. Let's fill this gap with oxygen. We'll disconnect and deconstruct this wire. Get the wires out of here. Disable this. Steve is suffocating. Okay, that's all done. So set this to 10. That's to 90. And now we have... is this all automation wired? These ones need wiring again. Okay, now we've got more... fine iron for building this again. That's good. Now we can enable all of these. I think eventually the plan will be to have 2 conductive wires worth of coal here. So now we can probably remove all of this. But that should fill up anyway. So I think we're good. I think we have smart power now, so nothing should depower anymore. And then we'll put the power control station in here. Oceania is a no oil fountain. Really? How interesting. I guess we'll drywall this as well. Maybe I'll drywall this the yellow. Yeah, let's do it yellow. I think we'll do yellow in any zone where we're expecting it to mostly be full of CO2. I think that would make sense. Seal that off here. One of these days, I really need to do another attempt of my plan for 50 dupe colony that uses no geysers and no wild plants. Yeah, that's basically what I want to try and do. I want to try and do a colony that's as sustainable as possible without geysers. Obviously, we'll hook up geysers at first, and then I imagine once we get everything working properly, we'll divert those geysers elsewhere. But at the moment, we're doing a no geysers run because we're still trying to find this sodding steam vent. But that's for another day. I think that is literally the only geyser we found so far, which is harrowing. But for now, we just need to keep multiplying the mealwood. I think I will put this door here for now. Just so that we can actually make it a power control room. You can remove this too. Can you priority 9 this, and can you priority 9 the... You yellow at this, so I quite like you to build that. You know what? Don't worry about it. We'll just get the thumbnail shot of the bathrooms today, and then I think we'll be done. It's quite funny. It's quite funny, actually, that we've got the intermittent metal tiles. We'll add more metal tiles in a minute. I think we need to give people more downtime as well. What about metal volcanoes? Will those be used? We'll see. I mean, all stuff that we can't get elsewhere, we will get geysers long term. It would be quite nice to see how much we could do with space, because we haven't done a lot of drill coning yet. I would like to do a run where we prioritize drill coning. Yeah, there we go. Look, we're growing the peppers. Bye. Just turning the dupes, the dupe poop into their morning scoop of coffee, which they're not turning into coffee yet, but that should be fairly soon. We've already got some starvation. That's all good. I don't know. I think this will be a lot more challenging than it was on Terra, but that's fine, because Terra was probably a little bit easy. But I think we're off to it. This is not the best start we've had. The amount of actual Terra asteroid we've had is tiny. And the only geyser is up here. So this is going to be... I don't think that's going to be a huge constraint, because we have got a lot of water stockpiled up if we need to electrolyze it. And we'll start doing stuff with rust machines as well. But food is also going to be a concern. Yeah, lots of stuff to think about, but at least the duplicates aren't peeing themselves, so fairly happy with that. It's Badlands Boogaloo. Certainly won't be the most successful Badlands run on this channel, but that's fine. Let's close it out. Let's say goodbye to the fishies, if there are any fishies. But yes, if you like what you've seen tonight and you want to see more of these sort of fast-paced, oxygen not included one-shots, I like to call them. Well, not quite one-shots, but like we try and get them done as quickly as possible. We see how long we survive. Then feel free to like the video on YouTube. All the VODs get uploaded to YouTube. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, and you'll get notifications when I go live. I stream on weekday evenings, 7:30 to 10:30-ish. Usually later in the week, but it just depends on what my schedule is. We do have the Discord page as well. I'm actually going to have a quick look there. What I'll do is I'll have a look at some of those seeds that you mentioned, and I'll have a think about which one I actually want to progress my main long format run on in future, because it will probably be one of those seeds. And yeah, YouTube channels here. We have one of our biggest runs was Badlands Boffins. We made a huge base. Oh, there goes the pleco. Wow, so often you see the pleco on the camera. But yeah, it's been fun. I'll be back tomorrow, and more stuff will be going up on the YouTube channel soon. Pay attention to that. We'll go raid someone. We're gonna go raid. Thanks so much for hanging out. I guess we'll go raid Treble Queen, because Treble Queen's still on. That's quite surprising. Friend of the channel. Currently looking at some kind of water piping. Looks like they're doing a spawn. Alrighty. Man, I've got to sort these plants out this fish tank. They're going crazy. Yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.